Our latest feature at WPI Athletics continues with I Know What You Did Last Summer. We are with Kate Amrein here of women's volleyball. And Kate, what did you do last summer?
So last summer I was supposed to have a chemical engineering internship with a company called Biogen in Cambridge, Mass. And unfortunately, because of the ongoing pandemic and the position would have to be in person, that internship got canceled. I was really looking forward to it because it was going to be a great career building opportunity. However, with that, I had to switch focus and pivot my priorities for the summer. And having an open summer, I then decided to get ahead on classes. I took a graduate class and undergraduate class over the summer. And because of that changing of schedules, this allowed me to potentially get a master's degree from WPI by only staying a fifth year.
Okay, so you took, was that your first experience taking a graduate class? Did you take one as a junior, or was the summer your first crack at it?
This summer was my first opportunity to take a graduate class, and it was very interesting because it was asynchronous online. So that means that we had a module a week, and we could just finish it at any time within the week. So if someone had a job per se during the summer, it was very doable. And so I thought it was very great to be able to kind of mold the schedule to what I need to do while experiencing this very interesting topic. And I was still able to keep some strong connections with those around me because during the pandemic, it's hard you might have a feeling of isolation. So I really took an opportunity to reach out to friends that I could safely and connected with a lot of the incoming first years, whether they be volleyball or not, because they have a really tough time. And so having an established connection with an incoming senior could mean the world to them.
Did you have that experience as a first year?
Yes, I did. One of my teammates who was a year older than me, she graduated this past year. We played on the same club, and she reached out to us right before coming in, and I remember that feeling of just, like, this is a great team that cares about how we're doing on and off the court, and she wants to know how I'm doing, and it felt great having that connection coming in.
Now, if I told you a year ago sitting here that we were going to do D-term all remote, and you'd be taking grad classes remote over the summer, would you have thought I was crazy?
I would have been a little apprehensive about it. It's definitely an adjustment.
And what have you enjoyed about the online learning that you didn't think maybe that you'd enjoy?
I think it honestly gave me more of an opportunity to come out of my shell a little bit. Like in class, it's a lot easier to grab the professor's attention to ask a question, like if they just look at you. But in Zoom, which is the platform we're using for classes, you really have to speak up. You have to kind of go out of your comfort zone of just listening and writing notes where to be like, hey, I have a question, now everyone's going to hear it. And I found that having that kind of confidence builder is nice because then you learn from your other peers and you learn that other people are having the same struggles as you.
Now, incoming senior, so that last year you're a junior and you were fortunate enough to get your IQP in. I feel for all those D-term that were unable to go away that was scheduled. You got to go away C-term. I know it's not the summer, but tell me what your IQP project was like in Morocco.
Yeah, so I went to Rabat, Morocco for the duration of C-term. And my project was in association with this NGO that was called Association Janat. And they provide free food, shelter, transportation, and pain management services to cancer patients and their family all throughout the country of Morocco. And this is a great opportunity for them because a lot of times cancer is seen as a very bad disease in Morocco, as it is everywhere. But the medical system is very different over there, and they don't have as many opportunities to maybe, if they're commuting over an hour to stay in Rabat, they'd have to go back and forth. And so the founder of this organization, she opened her home to these